Yeah, hello and welcome to another update video about Ethereum. Today also here quite a bit of a drop to the downside as I now share my trading view charts with channel members. I was able to update them already several hours ago about the latest development and my expectation how this could be unfolding now. But I also wanted to follow up, of course, with a video and explain things a little bit. So still two possibilities here on the chart, but one of them, my previous primary expectation, gets a bit in danger now. So we'll talk about that now. All right. So overall, we can still count, and that hasn't changed at all. This here as a clear impulse up, a wave 1. This as a 3-wave move down, as a wave 2. This as a wave 3 to the upside, a 4 down, and the 5 up. This wave count would suggest we've already seen the 5 waves. As I already explained a few days ago, this could very, very well be the case that Ethereum has already completed its 5 waves. But however, I also mentioned that for me, just this as a 5th wave is a little bit too weak. It's possible though, it doesn't violate any rules, but it's possible. If this is already the 5th wave here, that means Ethereum has already completed its 5-wave move. Its first relevant impulse to the upside, its first major wave 1, and we would now come down into this green zone here in a wave 2. Yeah, this is sort of the larger correction that I always talk about when I say, right, to get good confirmation that the low is already in, what we ideally want to see is a 5-wave move to the upside and a correction to the downside in an A, B, C. If this takes place now in 3 waves, then this would be the best confirmation you can get after a low was in, that the low was actually already in, and that would minimize, as much as possible, it would minimize the risk that we will once more see a lower low below $880. That would imply that we get into this zone now in a 3-wave move. We already have the wave A, the B, and the C here, and the C is currently unfolding. The wave C itself would unfold in 5 waves. The wave A is the first wave, the wave B the second one, and the wave C the third one, which however within the wave C would unfold in 5 waves. This would get into this price region between, just double check that, I might have made a little mistake here before. No, that needs to move down a little bit. I don't know why I might have accidentally moved it up a little bit when I shared the chart with channel members. No, it should be here between 1230 and 1440. Yeah, this is where I would expect the wave 2 to get into with the highest likelihood. For that to play out, we will need to break below 1560 then to make that work. That is sort of what I mentioned in the previous video. As soon as we see a break below 1560, this scenario here will become my primary expectation. Yeah, and the thing is, at the moment we can only see 3 waves down of this 5-wave move, the wave C. So it's not enough bearish evidence yet for me, but it's quite a strong case here that we could say, all right, the high was already in. We're now coming down into this area. In this area, I would then accumulate again ETH and wait for the 3rd wave to the upside, which should take us much higher. Now, this is definitely something to consider now as a scenario. It would still be the bullish scenario. It's just the one scenario of the bullish scenarios where we now see a stronger retracement before we go up in a wave 3. As I said in the last few videos, for anybody who wants to accumulate ETH once more, this is actually the better scenario, because if we were to go higher now in the wave 5, then this target range would move to the upside as well, together with the fibs. For everybody who's accumulating again and wants to accumulate, this would actually be the better scenario. Now, the other one, which we still need to consider, but it has become a little bit less likely, is that indeed the wave 5 wasn't in yet. Okay, the wave 5 wasn't in yet. That we have moved up here only so far in a wave 1, a wave 2, and a wave 3, and a wave 4. And that this here was only a wave 1 again, of the wave 5, then this was the wave 2 of the wave 5. But then that was sort of very clear to me until earlier today when we broke down here. because I have now a problem. You know, I cannot easily make that work anymore. Yeah. I mean, it's technically still possible that we say, all right, this was the wave 1, only this, yeah. We came down in an A, moved up also in a B, and come down in a C. It doesn't really make a great difference in terms of these scenarios now, to be honest. The difference is that in this particular scenario, we would only correct this impulse here, yeah. In the other one that I just showed you, where we get into this area here and possibly even a bit lower, we are correcting this entire move. Okay, so that's the difference. Imminently, it wouldn't make a great difference. Anyway, imminently it wouldn't make a great difference, but it would mean that we possibly will not retrace that much. I hope that's clear. So these are basically the two key scenarios where either we've finished wave 5 already and will correct the entire impulse and come down, or we have only completed 4 waves. We are in the 5th wave, but within the 5th wave, we've so far only done the 1, the 2. No, we've only done the 1, yeah, of the 5th wave, and this was the A, B, C of the 2 then, of the 5, and we would now come up in a wave 3 of the 5. It would not make a great difference. It would just mean that we will probably not go as low as the green target range here in the correction, yeah. So basically, until earlier today, my assumption was that this was the 1 of the 5, this the 2 of the 5, and we're already in the 3 of the 5. But what could very well be is that, no, this was the 1 of the 5 indeed, but the wave 2 was never finished. So we only saw here an A, B, and the C. In the end, we won't know until we really, until we know where this retracement now stops. So it's a bit unclear, I have to be honest with you. But overall, I'm still bullish here. The bullish wave count for me is still the primary. And any of them are possible now. That is just the case, you know. I can't tell you at the moment which one is going to play out. They are both possible, because with this latest drop here today, this move comes across very corrective. So it's basically here a wave B, yeah. If it is the wave B of the entire move or just of this one too, I don't know. Yeah. We need to see. But yeah, overall, both scenarios would be similar. I would accumulate here and focus on higher. That we go up straight away now, I think that's become a little bit less likely. I wouldn't, to be honest with you, I wouldn't know how to make it work. Maybe as a running flat pattern, yes, where we do not need to go below 1560 in this correction. That's possible. We'll see, you know. But overall, I would focus on higher. If we break 1560, then I think, and that remains unchanged from the previous videos, I think we're gonna go in this area and would then see a larger wave 3 to the upside. Okay. And that's currently where we are, you know. I guess tomorrow, after the CPI data is released, we will know more, possibly in which scenario we are. I'll keep you updated, definitely. So hopefully you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.